One of the WaterPro community's greatest benefits is the ability for members to ask a question and have an entire community of thousands of water professionals available to help answer that question. And today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to access this tremendous resource through the discussion forums. So there's several ways to get into the discussion forums. Of course, you have the discussions link up here in the navigation bar, or this join a discussion button here underneath your profile information. And we're going to click on the join a discussion button in today's tutorial. So this demonstration we're going to post into the Getting Started community because that's a place where individuals post their make their first post. In the discussion forums page, you can see that we have several topics that are broken up, and whenever you click on the topic or this arrow, it will open up and it will give you a little bit of a preview of the activity within that discussion forum. So you can see the latest topics that were posted into the forum, and you can see the latest activity, which includes replies. So if we see over here, there was a post about a damaged well casing, a reply, and then another reply to that reply. But let's go down here, and we can also go to the forum, and you can see all of these different discussions. So the first thing that we can do is we have this quick post capability up here. And that allows me to simply put in a very simple question and then post it into the thread. So very simple message. We hit the post button, and then I have the ability to post it just the way it is, or I can go into the advanced editor, which will give me a little bit more information. So you can see we have a subject, we have the message, I have the option to add photos and other files as attachments, and this will give you a little bit more information about it. And essentially this makes the post very much like an email, where you'll have a subject line, a message line, and then different attachments that users can view. Down here we also have the subscribe to thread box, and this means that anytime someone posts a reply to that message, you will get an email notifying you of those replies. And here this forum information box gives you a little bit of information about who has subscribed to the thread and where your message is going to be going. So in this case, Getting Started is sort of a basic forum. There's only 8 users that have subscribed to this thread, but those 8 users will get an email that is going to contain this information. And if they have the answer to it, then they will be able to post to it. One of the features of this specific platform is the listserv. And so whenever we post this thread, those users are going to get an email about this new content, and they will be able to reply in the email to post any kind of answers that they have. And so that's an extra layer of functionality that is built into the system, and it was specifically designed with water professionals in mind because we wanted them to be able to access this information when they were away from a computer or away from a desk. So if all you have is a smartphone, you can get updates on different posts, and then if you have the answer to that information, you can reply back and share and participate in those discussions. So further down the bottom, you of course can send yourself a test email that will show you what that listserv email is going to look like, and you can preview your post. So in this case, we're logged in as Blue Water Drop, and it will show the subject line and then this little bit of information, and it'll show us exactly what the post is going to look like before it's released. And so we can go here and we can post this thread, and there it is. It's now posted in that community, And now we can see this information. Up here are breadcrumbs that sort of give us an idea of where we are in the community. I can use these to go back, and there's that post that we just added just a moment ago. Now, if you happen to have the answer to a question like this, or you want to make a reply or add your viewpoint to a discussion, the first thing you have to do is pick out some information. And in this case, we're going to go into this post here. And the quickest way to add on to a discussion is you can use this reply button here. And when you click on it, it will bring up this post editing screen just like you had before. And you can go in and you can type your reply. And again, we can preview that. And we can post it, and then we've just added into this discussion. We can also go in and use the quote reply feature, and whenever it does that, it will add in the previous quote in case you need to add a little bit of extra context to the discussion, and that those quotes will help make sure things stay on track. And that is the many different ways that you can ask a question and that you can participate in discussions here in the WaterPro community.